Welcome. Greetings and salutations to another great episode of Snack and Flicks. It's your boy Trey Proper, the voice extraordinaire. It's Snack and Flicks. I got some snacks. We're gonna talk about some flicks. Let's start this shit. I'm eating Oreos today.
Oreos. I just had an M&M. I just had an M&M Blizzard.
Golden
DQ.
Oreos. Actually, one of my customers gave me these, so yeah.
Okay. But nonetheless, it's your boy Dragon Chills here. We have a lot of information that we're gonna try to give y'all as much as we can.
It's your boy Gadoni. Let's just plow through the information that we got to get it to the masses, my friends.
All right.
What a choice of words.
Plow through. Okay. I want to talk about one thing and one thing only. There's a lot of shit on the list, but something that's got me excited and kind of creeped out, but also intrigued at the same time. If you ain't been watching, I don't know what the hell you've been doing with yourself. The Boys season 3 is back. Yeah, I'm pulling the big guns out first. I don't care about I don't care about the damn dinosaurs. I don't care about no strange shit. I'm talking about The Boys. If you don't know, season 3 dropped. Was it last week? They dropped 3 episodes last week or week before last. One or the other.
They're on the 3rd episode, I believe.
No, 4th episode.
No, they're on the 4th. Yeah.
Just dropped.
4th? Okay.
Oh,
because they didn't drop it last week like they were
No,
supposed
they
to.
dropped
though,
it
right?
last week. They dropped 3 episodes the first week and 1 episode last week. So then the 4th episode. This will be the 5th one this week.
Absolutely. So if you're not familiar with the show that I'm speaking of, it is on Amazon Prime. The Boys is basically a story about, it was written by a guy who hates superheroes. He's a writer for superheroes and comics, and he hates them. So he decided to do everything he could to make them look as horrible and demonstrative as possible. And he succeeded, and people fucking loved him for it. Imagine a world, if you will, where superheroes exist, live action, and the seedy underbelly of the superhero community really comes to shine. The Justice League are in charge, they're in control, but they're assholes, and they don't mind killing people. So I'm pretty sure you two have, well, I know somebody's watched it. I know somebody else that didn't.
I'd be the one that's been watching it. Just also the news, they also been greenlighted after, 4 episodes for season 4 already been greenlighted.
Hell yeah. Yeah, because it's that damn good of a show. It's the comic. Yeah, I know I'm a comic fan. It is what it is. But the comic itself is fucking it's beautiful. Like I've seen many renditions done of the Justice League and the X-Men and people who do like parodies of them. This one is one of my top 5 favorite of all time. Number 1 for me is Invincible, but this one right there, it's like number 3. So yeah. Drew, how much do you know about The Boys?
If people ain't dying, Trey ain't watching.
Dying, fucking, drinking, smoking, something.
From what I've seen, it's just basically if superheroes were unchecked and aren't they getting paid by the government, and they're not actually superheroes, they're more just, they don't really give a shit about people, because it's like if evil superheroes ruled the world or whatever the hell it is, kind of like where like the main guy was kind of a dick, and they like, I know the one speed dude like blew up the one dude's girlfriend. I remember that part. That shit was crazy as shit in the first season. But I don't know, like there was a lot of shit that was like crazy in the first season that I did watch. I need to just, buck up and finish watching it, but which I'm probably going to.
I
don't know a whole hell of a lot about it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, because your sum up of the story was so wrong.
Well, I mean they are being paid by the government.
They are getting paid by the government.
They're government contractors, basically.
Yeah.
And the government thinks that the company in control of them is called Vought International, and they've basically been in the game of weapons manufacturing and shit like that since World War II. So, but they transitioned from making guns and ammo over to making superheroes. So I'm not going to go too far into detail because this one, it gets pretty good.
It gets really deep and there's a whole lot going on. Yes.
I'll have to start watching it again.
Dude, I don't understand how you're not watching. I don't understand how you could not pay attention to that show.
It was a lot of it is I watch a lot of shows with my wife, and she just didn't get very interested in
And
it.
the great part
So
about that means you could watch it without interruption. My wife didn't get into it either, and guess what? I could binge the hell out of it with no issues.
I know, but I'll probably give her one more shot at it, and if she doesn't like it, then
Don't
I'll just go through
don't
it.
give her one more shot. Just let it go. Just let
Watch
it
it by
go.
yourself.
She's
It's
not
all
gonna
good.
like it.
Watch it by your fucking self.
Um,
This is man TV. I'm not. It's no other way to say it. This is man TV. There's
Mhm.
guts, glory, fucking drugs, rock and roll, everything you can think of. That if you red blooded and you know what I'm about to say, but I'm not gonna say it because we own a lot of different platforms. But if you in there, you can get up. You can watch this. You can enjoy this.
Mhm.
So I suggest you watch it by yourself, sir. You got an iPad or something like that, don't you?
I got an iPhone, so I don't have an iPad anymore.
I don't mean nothing. He got his own gaming room.
Yeah, that's right. You got all that paraphernalia behind you. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. You want to see what happens if Superman is a dick to everybody?
Oh no, I've seen some of it where the guy's just a complete and utter asshole. The main character, I can't remember his name. What's his name?
Homelander.
Yeah,
Homelander.
Homelander.
Yes.
And then the fucking the one dude was a complete and utter asshole too. The Aquaman fucking
The Deep.
The
bullshit.
deep.
Yeah, the Deep. When he fucked with the recruit, the chick.
Starlight.
Yeah, now that we don't not gonna say
That
what
was
it
a little
is,
rough.
but that was a little
Yeah.
rough. I have a friend who she just started watching The Boys, and she was like, "I'm getting triggered. I don't know if I can." I was like, "Please just stay in there." And I had another friend that I watched. I watched her reactions for the first 5 minutes of the show, and in the first 5 minutes of the show, it's past 3 years by now, but that's where you were talking about A Train, who's the super speedster, aka the Flash, runs through somebody's girlfriend and totally obliterates her, and they put it in slow motion. So
Oh, yeah. That shit was
yeah,
disgusting. That shit was bad, bro.
And the worst part, it was
Like,
his
not
love of his
like,
life. He
you
was
know what I
ready to
mean? Like,
marry her and everything. Oh, that was
just proposed. There's swing. There, I love you so much, and bow, he's left holding her hands, and it's like blood splatter trail following behind. Just so yeah.
yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, I don't know. I'll give it another shot.
Please do. Please do.
Yeah.
Next up, you got an announcement, don't you, Drew?
Oh yeah, this weekend, June 18th and 19th, here in Northern California in Sacramento, or in West Coast if you're out here and you're watching, and it's none other than Sinister Creature Con. And if you're going to buy tickets and you want to get a discount, tonight is the last night for 50% off ticket sales. So that ends tonight. Just go to the website and they'll show you what you have to do to get the 50% off. So it's a great convention. I'm going to be volunteering at it. You run me down, I'll be on the floor somewhere out there. If you see me, just say hi.
And Trey, since he's on the East Coast, you got the West Coast covered. What's going on with us?
I'm going to HNIC Con. Head nerds in charge. I've been giddy about this all fucking week.
Gang,
for the
Anthony.
gang. Thanks for coming in. Make sure you like it on the way in. I can't. I'm excited. Like I took off work. I'm off from Thursday until Monday. I am going to be lit. So
What are you cosplaying as?
I'm not cosplaying. I'm not.
Oh, come on.
Not cosplaying. I was convinced to purchase a pair of Hoochie Daddy shorts. So
Really?
What did you
I'm
say?
going to be wearing a pair of Hoochie Daddy shorts, but I'm only going to be wearing them for a little bit. Yeah. I was talked into it, and yeah. So this should be fun.
We got to talk about that off air.
I showed on Kingazoid. Off camera. I showed the ladies from Kingazoid, and they were like, "Oh yeah, that's great." I know they fucking laughing at me. I know they're laughing at me, but it's okay. I'm doing it because I'm an agent of chaos. I don't care. I'm going to have fun. All right. We're going to have I think they have a comedy show. Of course, they have the regular convention where they have the different sellers markets, so on and so forth. But general admission, I think, is still available, but the online tickets have sold. This is their first con, and they sold out. But you can still get in for general admission. It's in Philadelphia at Temple University this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So, I mean, if you're going to be in the Philly area, come check them out. I'm going to have fucking fun. I'm going to be lit. So follow me on TikTok if you want to see my debauchery, because I'm probably going to have like 15 different lives. I don't care. I'm going in. All right. So yeah, so that's the con news we got coming up. So another thing dropped over the weeks that we've gone. Stranger Things season 4.
Yes, season 4.
Yeah.
Part 1.
Part 1.
Part 1.
Yes, there's gonna be a part 2 to
The
it.
fuck?
Yes.
So essentially, it's like 8 episodes. No, 6 episodes is part 1, or 6. It's like between 6 and 8 is part 1, and part 2 is 2 episodes. So it's not, and that drops July 1st. And I thought this was the end of the franchise, which I was incorrect. Season 5 will mark the end of Stranger Things.
Yes.
Okay.
Even though they have stated that season 4 was supposed to be the end, I guess it's going to be the end of someone's character through the series, making it out to be.
It's 7 episodes. 7 episodes for part 1.
7 episodes with 2 episodes after July 1st. Now I'm kind of upset because me and my wife watched all of them, and I'm not upset because of the show. I love the show. The show was great. But my wife is going to be gone from.
Oh,
she's gonna
when
be
they
gone.
drop.
She's gonna be gone when it drops on July 1st.
And he can't watch it.
And I can't watch it until the ship is fixed. I'm not very happy about it, but it is what it is. And I'm
Dear
not gonna
future
watch
wife.
it before, and then because then I can't contain myself. I just can't.
Dear future wife, your ass better get on your iPad. We better be FaceTiming, and we were watching that shit. I'm not waiting for you, Joe. I'm not doing
She's
it.
gonna be working. She's gonna be working.
This is why my black ass is single, because I don't be waiting for anybody. Like, what? You wasn't here. You got to go to say.
So, have you watched any of the Stranger Things, like from season 1, season 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know, like season 1, season 2, season 3, you can kind of tell what their influences were of set movies from the era that they grew up in.
Absolutely.
This one has a massive fucking tone, and it is a good tone.
It's right up your alley.
Well, it like for me, this season so far is like Dream Master vibe.
Yeah. I literally thought exactly that. I got 4 episodes.
Dream Master.
Yeah.
And it is good. So have you seen Robert Englund yet? Question mark?
No, I haven't.
Okay. So he does make an appearance in this.
Thanks for spoiling that for me. I don't care.
No, he was in the trailer. Fool. Come on.
I don't care.
I'm not ruining anything, but it is like I went in with no expectations because I mean what was it? Season 2 was the one that kind of wasn't as great. Season 3 I liked, but like the story that they're doing with Hopper and it's Winona Ryder, right?
Yeah.
Winona Ryder and the friend.
She used to be on the list. I don't know if she's on the list anymore.
But anyway, those 3 people, their story is really good. Like the way they're doing that. I'm trying to be as vague as possible so I don't ruin anything for you.
What's up, Paul?
Paul
got the message. He came in, liked the video. Didn't say nothing, but he came in and liked the video.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
That's my brother. I appreciate that, Paul. But Stranger Things. My advice for people that haven't seen it yet or haven't started it, just wait until July 1st, because you don't want to have to wait in order to have to binge the whole season like me, because I'm gonna have to wait like 5 days after the second part comes out.
Don't be a Godoni.
Don't be a Godoni. I'll tell you that right now. Don't do it. I was so pissed because they were like, I forgot it was part 1, and I'm like, damn it. And I binged that I binged those episodes in like a day and a half. Like I powered through that shit. We just couldn't stop. We couldn't stop watching it. It was so good.
That's what everybody's been saying, that it's going to. But the other season 2 wasn't as addictive as 1 and 3, but this one still it's got it going. It's going to draw you in. It's definitely going to hook you.
Yes, most definitely. And like you can't go wrong. Like for us, you can't go wrong when it's D&D related. You can't.
Yeah.
You got Vecna. Absolutely. You got everything about it is just so like it's well done and it's good. So if you haven't watched Stranger Things, give it a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like you definitely want to watch it.
There goes Leo.
I guess what's his name? Leo's agreeing with me. No.
I don't know what he's doing. He's just barking his balls off. I'm gonna cut them shits off myself. Anyway, because Leo still has them, and they just be in your face. Anyway. Yes, I haven't had time to sit there. Every time I get home from work, I'm exhausted, so I don't get a chance to watch it. But I did dedicate at least enough time to watch the first 4 episodes of season 4. So yeah, I got to finish it. I got to finish it, but yeah, I'm definitely not going to find myself in one of the positions that you guys like. I got to wait till my wife's sitting there. Fuck that. Like, no, I'm not doing. No, you gonna watch it with me, or you not gonna watch it?
Wait, what the hell?
Is there a teardrop emoji
that someone can add here for Drew having to wait until Rand gets back from her trip? I wish. Wait, hold on. Wait, I got it.
Hold up.
Oh dear God, really?
Yeah, I got.
Somebody's talking to you in the comments, Drew.
Mm-hmm.
So in addition to that, some shit that I really am not looking forward to watching. I'm not even looking forward to. I'm just not going to watch the bullshit. But I'm going to ask you guys your opinions on this next movie that's coming out. Elvis is getting a biopic. How do you guys feel about that one?
You first.
I'm not interested in it. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it's Elvis. There's a whole lot of history that goes along with Elvis. Not always the best of history, so I'll leave it at that. I'm not necessarily interested in it. Maybe I'll catch it when it's on HBO for free, but going out and go pay money for it, I just don't see me supporting the movie.
All right. So when I just went on my trip last weekend to LA, and we were standing in line. We were standing in line in Pasadena to get into a convention called Monster Palooza. There was 2 people from LA there going to the convention, and we were just talking because we were killing time. And they go see all these screeners and everything, before the movies come out. They do the screeners. And they said that they actually saw this movie already. And said that it's kind of like Bohemian Rhapsody or the Elton John one where it's like an over...
Rocket Man.
Yeah, it's kind of like Rocket Man, where it's like an over dramatization of Elvis. It was a thief. Nobody gives a fuck. Okay,
there you go. Who said that?
Ebony. Ebony said
job,
that.
Ebony. Took the words right out of my mouth. You know I was about to. I'm about to go in. I'm about to.
It looks interesting enough, but
it looks interesting.
I kind of want to go see it just because it's like an dramatization of what his life was like.
Oh, they're not going to put everything in his life is like.
I know that.
You ready?
No. Me and Trey are on the same page on that one. They're not showing everything.
So we occasionally do this, but I'm just going to read off the IMDb bio. So for the movie, basically from his childhood in Tupelo, Mississippi, to his rise to stardom, starting in Memphis, Tennessee, and his conquering of Las Vegas, Nevada, Elvis Presley becomes the first rock and roll star and changes the world with his music. So, I really hope they put everything in this. I want to see everything, include the fact that he married a 15-year-old cousin, and I want to see the true ending of Elvis. That's what I want to see. I want that. That's what I want. So you guys enjoy your movie. I'm going to ruin it for you. I don't care.
You're not ruining it for me.
Tom Hanks is in it. We got Tom Hanks, Austin Butler from Once Upon a Time in Mexico. We've Olivia DeJonge. I don't know her name. I don't know how to say their last name. She is in
whatever it was.
The Sisterhood of Night. Oh, I don't know who she is, but she's playing Priscilla Presley. Let's see, Luke Brakely, David Winham. Oh, okay, Hank Snow. A couple of who's playing important. B.B. King played by Kelvin Harrison Jr. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. All right. Tom Hanks has. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I mean, it's gonna be interesting, because Ebony just said, are they gonna put the parts where he stole a whole genre from Big Mama Thornton? That'd be interesting. But since we want to talk about people and things that you're not gonna watch, I got something for you, Trey.
Okay.
Oh, crowbar that in there,
Yep,
buddy.
time to crowbar the hell out of this thing in here. So they're thinking about Lady Gaga playing Harley Quinn in Joker 2. What's your feelings on that, Trey?
You purposely didn't say anything about this before the show because you know how I was going to react. Fuck you.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Another screwball for you. On top of his screwball, they actually might bring Batman into this Joker.
Ha! How? How? He's 10 in the first fucking movie. Arthur Fleck can go Fleck himself, okay? That's how I feel about this fucking movie. You do it to me again, I'm gonna go through a whole nother. I'm getting the rage. I'm getting the rage itch. That's what I'm getting. I'm gonna be just.
All right, well, here, let's bring him back in. Are you excited that they announced the second season or the continuation of Masters of the Universe?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. One of the best Jokers in the world is in that one. I'm excited about that. And they had to continue that because they got to go the Hordak route where he turns Skeletor into a cyborg, android, whatever you want to call it. And Hordak, canonically in the comics, I'm going to put that shit on a t-shirt, canonically in the comics by Trey Proper. That Hordak is the person who gave Skeletor his powers, I think, if I read the right thing. So he's the big bad of the big bads in that universe. So I'm looking forward to it. I thoroughly enjoyed the first one. It got a little preachy, got a little campy for a little bit, but I overall enjoy it. Ebony Wiggins on YouTube. Lady Gaga has weird enough personality to play Harley Quinn, although Margot Robbie set the bar high for that role.
Different role though.
It depends on the route they're going with this Harley Quinn. Because are they going to do her as the Dr. Harley Quinn and at the end become Harley Quinn, or is it going to be straight into Harley Quinn? That's the question you got to ask. Because
it's a good question. Good question.
I'm letting y'all go because I just.
Why, Trey? Come on, be part of the conversation.
It's a stupid fun. I'm a part of the conversation. I'm just letting y'all go before I monopolize this shit.
Oh, go ahead.
It's a dumb idea that people who are not in the know put their money towards enough that they was like, hey, let's have another dumb idea. So we're going to just introduce all of the rogues gallery. Warner Brothers, I'm trying to talk trash about them because, but no, fuck it. I'm going to say what I want to say. Warner Brothers has been royally fucking things up for the last decade when it comes to their live action movies. If you don't take the source, I'm not saying, and Mr. Petty from Blurs and Whiskey always gets on me, but I'm not saying you have to follow the source material point by point. I mean, granted, you have an entire storyboard set up before you, but you don't have to follow point by point. However, the baseline, the roux of this recipe is right there for you. Stop fucking with the roux because you're fucking with the whole recipe. Mm-hmm. You can't have a 10-year-old Batman. What, you're going to age him up 20 years? You're going to have his year one Batman, and then the Joaquin Phoenix is the Joker from the Batman movie we just saw. No, it doesn't work that way. You can't have a 60-year-old. I don't care how good of a 60-year-old you are. You can't be Joker at 60. You can't fucking do it. It's impossible. And then introducing her, whoever plays Harley Quinn at that stage, she came along because Batman had Robin. And Joker went to prison, was like, man, I need a sidekick. I'm going to torture this psychologist. And I'm going to make her my bitch. That's how that happened. So for you to just do everything out of proportion, it's like just the stupidest shit in the world. It just makes me so fucking angry. Like
you know what this reminds me of? You know what this really reminds me of? Listening to you, how you feel about this right now. It reminds me of when I talked about Halo, and y'all told me don't worry about it. No, they're gonna make it work. So Trey, eat your own words. Just sit back and watch and let it happen. Yes.
Halo has maybe maybe 2 decades of history.
On what is that on? Pretty sure.
Lillian
was never
Twitch.
a spring chicken. So So Joker was never a spring chicken, but him and Batman are around the same age range. If one's 20, one's 30. If one's 30, one's 40. There's usually a 10-year difference, if there's not a 5-year difference between their age range in the comics, and how we famously seen them depicted. Think about the fights these guys have got to have. This guy is a genius level intellect, yes, but he routinely fights Batman hand to hand. And he's one of the only people that can do so because he's that psychotic. He's unpredictable. You don't know what he's going to do. You punch him in the face and he's turning around and he stabbed you with a wrist knife. He does crazy shit. He shoots acid out of a lapel. Like, you can't be 60. You can't. I'm sorry.
I mean, how old was he in 89 Batman? Because he was up there. He was like in his 50s. He had to have been because he was in his 20s when he killed his parents. And he was like, yeah.
So let's say if he was in his 20s, Batman was 10.
Was like 30 years later.
No, it wasn't 30. Batman wasn't 40. I mean, Michael Keaton, but no, he wasn't 40 in that. But
25. Okay, let's call it 25 years later.
But keep in mind that's a different. That's if anything, that's a different universe. So, but they were. I still give them. I say Batman grew up. He was 19, and Michael Keaton was 19. But if anything, it was 10 years later because he's still. If we're mixing both things, he spent 10 years learning all the martial arts that he didn't do in that movie. So, I don't know. I do agree, Lady Gaga. She's weird enough to play Harley Quinn. I'll give you that. Just don't do it in that fucking movie. Don't make that fucking movie. I mean, Morbius too. It's Morbin time. Let's do that.
Let's not. Let's not bring up Morbius, please.
I'm just saying.
I will say this. There's another thing that I'm excited for.
Okay.
On Netflix that's dropping either in 2023 or 2024. They're doing a spinoff of Castlevania.
They're following the Beaumont family finally. Finally, Richard Beaumont.
Oh, so it's a prequel?
No, this is a sequel.
This is
so after they have a kid, so they're gonna. Oh, okay.
Yes,
Richter. No, it's just a descendant of the Belmont clan. Yes. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because at the end of the last, this still gonna be animated, right?
Yes.
Yeah, animated.
They're not taking that away from that. No.
Keep in mind Netflix is going through some trouble.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that was probably one of the best animes that I watched from Netflix. That was a great series. Series.
Totally agree. Absolutely agree. But I was just as far as the storyline goes, because Dracula and his wife are back alive, and what's his name? I don't know. Belmont that's alive. He got the mage pregnant. So I'm assuming it was
Trevor Belmont.
Was Trevor Belmont? Yeah, him. But you know who I'm talking about. He got the mage girl pregnant at the end of the series. So hopefully, if they're going to continue it down the line, Dracula's got enough time to get his power and forces back up. They've trained the kid. He's a young Belmont, and he goes on his own. He goes on his own adventures. I'd love to see it.
I think they're basically following. If I'm not mistaken, isn't it Bloodlines?
I'm gonna say if they're bringing in Richard, they're probably gonna try to bring in Alucard as well.
Well, Alucard was in the Castlevania series already. Yeah, he was in. Alucard was the one that had the two helpers, the assassins that tried to kill him.
The son of Dracula. Yeah.
Yeah, he was
the half human.
It's Dracula spelled backwards. Come on, give me a break.
Yeah, I mean, we learned that from Helsing. Trust me.
Yeah. But what I was trying to say is, I believe they're going to work off the Bloodlines game storyline, because that's Richter Belmont storyline. So hopefully,
technically,
they like you said, everything is already laid out for them. They just have to follow the story.
But will they? No, they won't.
Always the question.
For the most part, they followed the game pretty well for the original series.
See, it's that qualifying words, most part. So, but yeah, I'm going to watch it regardless. I'm not going to be a stickler because I'm not a gung-ho Castlevania guy. I played the games on my Game Boy back in the day when it was just, he's whipping out a chain, like Yeah, I never played any of the newer generation versions of it. I would.
Oh man,
March
Symphony
of
of the
Shadow.
Night was the
So,
best. Oh, I remember
yeah.
that game.
Mm.
Nights of hours spent playing that game as a la carte, as you're getting powers and weapons and going through. Oh man, yeah.
Oh, you play as Alucard? Okay.
Yes, you play as a la
Yeah,
carte,
that's
and
who you play as.
yes, you turn it. You
Alucard
get
was
the ability to turn
Vampire
into
Hunter D
bats,
long
mist,
before it was
wolf.
Hellsing.
Yeah, it's a whole lot to go with it. Yes.
You get crazy spells in that. Like that is probably one of the greatest PlayStation 2 games ever created.
Mm.
And they tried to recreate that with was it Ritual of the
Ritual of the
Moon?
Night,
Yeah.
something
See,
like that.
I want all the old games I never get a chance to play. I want those to come back. But speaking of games that are coming back, we had some news about the game that we're all waiting for, and yes, I'm getting it on Xbox. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is now going to be 6-player online playable. How's that going to work? How is that?
And drops the 16th. Drops this week. Yes.
Yeah, drops Thursday. Let me just say, how is it gonna work? Like fucking nuts balls. That's how it's gonna work. Because it's gonna be fucking crazy, dude.
They've already stated that
Fucking nuts balls.
the enemies in the game are going to
Hashtag.
scale to the amount of players you have playing with you.
Oh my lord, dude, our games are fucking. Dude.
Better have that good connection because you're going to be while everybody's like,
Facts.
damn, watch you die.
Exactly. I'm gonna download it on Game Pass on Xbox so I can play along with you guys. Yeah, it should be fun. Now, did they ever say it was gonna be crossplay? Did they say anything about that?
Not yet.
Cross generation platform.
Damn.
So Xbox One can
I
play.
was trying to weasel my way out of it.
I know.
Hold on,
But
let me find out.
hold on. Weasing your way out of it, you'd have to pay for it then.
What?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Game Pass free.
I like free. I like free.
$3.99.
Let's go free.
$3.99 is always nice.
Sold on free.
I mean, it's not free. You're still paying for it one way or another.
I mean,
yeah, but I'm paying $9. Well, my son is receiving all the benefits of that because he's the only one that's on Xbox right now. So yeah, but I'm definitely going to get it. But I'm excited about that. Drops on the 16th, and we might have to do a live stream of that. We might have to get on together and.
I will say this, because I know y'all don't really keep up with this, but this weekend, Xbox Bethesda dropped their showcase on Sunday for 7 hours. They dropped and talked about all the games they got. They have at least 30 games coming out between now and the end of next year. They start talking about all of them.
Are we getting another not Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls?
They haven't talked about that one yet.
What the fuck are they talking about then? That's
because
the best thing they could do.
Bethesda, Starfield, they finally showed gameplay for Starfield, so that was their big thing for Bethesda because they've been working on this game for so long. They're talking about there's thousands of planets you can explore. So yes.
Mm-hmm. Now that I'm kind of intrigued about that. I am. So is that going to be is that just an exploration game, or is that going to just be like almost open world where you create a character and you follow the character?
You remember a couple years ago, No Man's Sky came out?
Yes.
It's going to be No Man's Sky, but with actual combat in the beginning. So there is shooting, there's fighting, there's stuff to do. You're not just exploring other people's worlds and hoping there's something to do. Sometimes you may explore somebody's world and you may get shot down and you may have to fight.
And okay. I was gonna say one other thing with Shredder's Revenge, if we didn't say it already. You actually get to play as Splinter, as April O'Neil, and they are adding Casey Jones.
They fucking better. Better. Like, come on now.
And unfortunately, right now it says there's still no news on whether or not Shredder's Revenge will contain crossplay, allowing players on different platforms. So, as of now, and that was from 4 days ago, there is no cross-platform.
You had me sold it free. You had me sold Ninja Turtles, but you got me doubly sold it free. So take my non-existent money that you've been taking out of my check every damn month.
And by the way, did you hear what Microsoft has confirmed with a lot of these titles like that are going to be on
Pass?
No, I know that, but what they're saying is now if it is a huge online community for certain consoles or whatever, they are not going to. Certain games aren't going to become exclusive because they don't want to take away from the online community that they have.
They don't want to lose money. So yes,
Yeah, that's pretty much
if it was PlayStation had this huge community, PlayStation's still going to get it. Xbox going to get it too, but PlayStation will still get it. Yes, they're not dumb. They're not going to lose money. Yes, let's take this game that was great on PlayStation, make it exclusive on Xbox, and try to build a whole new community. No, why would they do that?
Oh, can I just say one more thing?
Mm-hmm.
Kojima making an exclusive Xbox game.
The creator of Metal Gear Solid, yes, coming to work exclusively with Xbox.
Sony exclusive is now going to be Xbox exclusive.
And the fanboys, oh man, the fanboys have been up in arms over hearing about that. Yes.
So do you think it's going to be a knockoff of Metal Gear?
No,
he's creating a whole new game,
creating a whole new IP.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, I'm here for it.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it.
Do you have any idea what the name of the game is or anything?
Oh
like
no,
nothing.
Yeah,
okay,
it's still early in development. They just announced
Gotcha.
it. They just announced that he's creating a game for Xbox.
You know, somebody's got hella clout when they just put their name. It's like,
dude, it's a huge deal. Like, and that is a huge deal for the Japan region as well, or that market, because they play everything that this man puts out. It is insane.
Speaking of huge markets that now coming out, hey Trey, please tell me you've seen Street Fighter 6.
Hell yeah.
And it's coming to all systems finally again.
Yes. So I'm debating on actually getting that one for Xbox, but at the same time, I got to get ready for AG. Because when I play Street Fighter 5, I lost my edge. Like I need to. I'm going to have to buy it on PlayStation. I got to play it on PlayStation. I got to get acclimated to that controller, and it's just I've been playing. That's the one game I have played when I've had my free time, just to try to get the feel back of it and learn the game again. But I'm starting over fresh with 6. And when I'm ready to challenge him, I don't go back and telling AG that I said this shit. AG, just keep scroll. What's the timestamps? Yeah, just don't look around 9:40, because I still have not accepted his challenge officially, because he will whoop my ass. But anyway, as he did on his show, yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm excited for that. You know, I'm a Street Fighter guy. I'm gonna get back in. I just haven't played in years at this point. So yeah. So
back to the movie side.
There we go. What I was going to say before we transition into games, I was actually going to keep my rant going about Warner Brothers, because another thing that's dropping, we got a trailer for that was released. Black Adam. Now, it's like, why?
Go on.
Can I just say one thing? Why do they have to rip off the fucking Iron Man scene?
Oh, him catching the.
You know why?
No, of him flying between two jets. Like,
I will say this: him bitch smacking an F-15, that was pretty cool. I'll give you that. It'd have been better.
You know why, Drew?
All right. Let me ask you this. Do you feel like it looks good?
I haven't seen enough to say that. So far, it looks okay. But I'm not. I don't know. Maybe it's because of the last 10, 15 years of superheroes not being the comic book versions of superheroes. I'm kind of looking at him like, you look stupid in all that tight shit. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, but I don't know. His suit is, of course, comic book accurate, so I accept that. He's not, but he's also under the impression that he's a superhero when he's a dictator.
I thought he was the opposite of Kazam.
Shazam. No, he's
Shazam,
so Black Adam. So Shazam.
I'm sorry, not Shaq. I'm sorry. Yes, Shazam.
Oh God,
my bad.
Not the genie.
Then we're gonna have the Mandela effect kicking in when it's like, didn't Sinbad play him? No, but
Sinbad did play a genie. Goddammit, I saw the fucking movie with him.
I shouldn't have said shit. Now we're gonna end up on a watch list if we weren't already.
I'm kidding. They're like, didn't Shaq play Steel? Yes, he did, unfortunately.
Oh God.
Dude.
Why are we talking about Shaq movies?
Fu.
There's so many nightmares. Oh God, do not get me started on that damn game.
Exactly. But I'm gonna watch it. I have a whole bunch of I gotta watch it for content for this show and other shows. But I'm gonna rip this one a fucking new one. Like The Rock should have played Luke Cage and that's it. That's the only role you needed to play. The big hulking black guy who's bulletproof. That's what you needed to play. And that's I can.
I'm telling you what's happening. Because what's going to happen is Vin Diesel's going to come in in the Charger.
I will fucking log off. I will fucking log off.
Because it's all about family.
Oh, God. And I'll be happy when this shit passes by so we can get past this shit.
Any way to get Fast and Furious involved. Jesus
Always. Because everything comes back to Fast and Furious.
Just to irk me. All because of Halo. That's the only reason we do is because of Halo. And aren't you getting the second season of that bullshit? I can't wait till that comes
yes.
out.
Oh man, the article I read about what he said, the character he played was to break down Halo from Master Chief that everyone knows it's to some unknown mess. He literally stated that in an article. I was like, what? So you're telling me you did this literally on purpose? All right, cool.
Yeah. We also speaking of superhero stuff, we had Miss Marvel drop the first episode this week. Did you guys get a chance to watch it?
That was last week.
Was it last week? Oh shit, it's Monday. Fuck. Last week.
Yeah. I did watch it and I enjoyed it. It was funny. It was campy. It was funny. You know, I mean, it was teenage drama, but comedy. I don't know. I enjoyed it. It was pretty good.
I started watching it.
You got 3 daughters. I know you watched it.
No, I did not. I started watching it, and then I got vibes from Marvel Avengers, the game, and I was like, no, and I cut it off.
Come on, man. You gotta give it at least 3 episodes.
I'm going
at least 3 episodes.
But when I first watched it, it scarred me because it gave me flashbacks to that game, and I was like, oh god, no, click.
It was good. Like, they did a good job.
I'll go back and watch it.
I mean, isn't She-Hulk in August?
I think so. Well, we got Thor Love and Thunder before then.
Yes, July 7th.
Yeah, that's in July, right? Yeah. Yep. I'm looking forward to that. That looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I could have done without seeing Hemsworth's cheeks. I didn't need to see that.
You didn't. You saw a blurred box.
No. Certain clips of it were actually his cheeks.
Yes. There are scenes that ain't blurred out. Yes.
Oh boy.
But you know,
I don't know. Russell Crowe looks hilarious as Zeus, though. I'm gonna give you
I just honestly, for that movie, all I want is a fight between him and Hercules. That's what I want. That's what if you read the comics, you know Hercules is a dick. and then they've released the She-Hulk. So after the fact, later on down the road, if you know comics, you know he tapped that. And it became a whole thing, and she ended up beating Hercules' ass. I want all that in my shows. I want that all to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Another trailer that dropped that I'm excited for because I love the franchise. Prey. Did you guys see the trailer for that?
Oh yes, I've been seeing the trailer, and I saw the little snippet of it, and now the real trailer. Yes, I can't wait. A prequel to Predator, back in the time of bows and arrows. Yes, it should be very interesting.
Yeah, no, it'll be good. I mean, I hope it'll be good.
So, do you think they're going to cross over the Aliens universe and have them actually hunting another, like they with AVP?
Well, I think what this is the beginning when when the Predators first got there and conquered them, and then made them into their farming for hunters. So I think that's what this is. This is the beginning of when they take over the society, the civilization, and make them their farm.
Okay.
Could be. I don't know. I'm gonna watch it just because I'm a fan of Predator. So
I want more AVP. That's what I want. That's really what I want.
As long as it's not Requiem, I'm okay.
Oh, I don't even speak of that. That should never happen. Never happened.
AVP, though.
Requiem was the one when they're back on Earth.
Where they had the Predator.
Yeah. No, where they were impregnating women. Yeah, that was pretty bad.
It was horrible. It was fucking horrible. They dropped a nuke on
the one in Antarctica was good. I like that one.
That one was all right, but the one on the different planet, that was my favorite.
Yeah, that was damn good. I do want to see that. But then we got to
talking about Predators. Yes.
Yes, and they had the different Yadros that were fighting against each other.
What's his name?
Adrian Brody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Adrian Brody. And the dude from that 70s show.
Yes.
Adrian
Topher
Brody.
Grace.
Yeah.
His nose
Yeah,
got
No,
his
I just
own.
keep thinking about
his
that
nose got his
episode
own
of Family
casting.
Guy. The episode of Family Guy when he was doing sit-ups and they were in the theater and his nose kept coming through the screen because his
In
nose is that
3D.
big. Yes.
Oh God.
Also, what else? Oh, so last time we were here, we talked about one movie franchise, and I didn't watch the original until after the show here. Top Gun 2. What's the full name of it?
Maverick. Top Gun Maverick.
Maverick. There we go. Yeah. I did go with my family to go see the movie. It was entertaining. It was okay. You know, it somebody ruined it for me though later because of TikTok, of course. Someone had compared it to Star Wars and basically said, "This is how." So I'll send you the video when I find it.
How do you compare Top Gun to Star Wars? The fuck?
Tom Cruise is Obi-Wan.
No.
Goose's son is Luke Skywalker.
No. You stop that right now, sir.
I'm trying to tell you. They were saying he had a chance to make his Star Wars movie without being in Star Wars. So he's the old guy who's coming back. They even broke it down side by side between when they destroyed the Death Star as the same thing when they destroyed the uranium plant. Like it's an impossible mission that somebody has to float low to the ground under the radar. And the first guy misses it, so our main character has to make the shot.
Damn it! Why are you fucking dicks?
He cannot unsee it now.
And then they escape the impossible mission.
I'm done.
No, I'm not done. The impossible mission is saved by the cockiest bastard of the whole movie. He takes out the enemy combatant with one shot and shows us like, "Hey, I saved your ass." That exactly what happened in Maverick. The side by when I saw, I had to share it with you, Drew. I had to. Who would be friends if we didn't?
You fucking prick.
There go that nice crowbar that went in there.
Oh God! But you enjoyed the movie, yes?
I was able to turn off my mind for a little bit and enjoyed it. It was significantly better than the first movie. Star Wars stuff aside, but it was cool. You know what I'm saying? But I knew it was predictable for me without everything I just said.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to, because when he stole first off, I don't care how high up in the military you are or how good you are, you stealing a multi-million-dollar piece of equipment multiple times, there's no way you wouldn't be in somebody's brig. There's no way you would be locked up for the rest of your fucking life.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of took me out, but I put myself back in. I was like, all right, I'm just going to watch the movie. Forget about all the things I know about laws and the United States military. So, but overall, I enjoyed it. You turn your brain off for a little bit, you can enjoy the movie.
Yeah, I mean, and Miles Teller looked so much like the guy that played fucking Goose, dude. That was crazy.
So, go ahead.
It was nuts. And then I think the funniest thing to me was when he got everybody. They're like, "How about 200 push-ups?"
Like, okay.
And everybody was doing push-ups. Oh man.
Let's make it 2. No, the shit. What was I gonna say? Fuck! I hate when I have brain farts like that. I'm sorry. I've lost it. I don't know where the hell it went. But go watch Top Gun if you didn't get a chance to go watch it.
It's a good old nostalgia movie brought back to new.
That's what I was gonna say. The first movie put me to fuck to sleep. It took me 3 times to finish that movie. And I didn't. In all honesty, I didn't even. I fell asleep so many times. I didn't even. And I woke up towards the end. Didn't even realize the goose was dead. I'm so serious.
Talk to me.
So serious. Like I just like he's Goose. Okay, yeah, Goose Maverick. That was me. But
yeah, no, I mean it's a feel good movie. It's definitely they did a
I
good
could
job
do without all the sweaty dudes and playing volleyball. Like what's up with them in fucking volleyball?
It is what it is. But they did a good job with Val Kilmer in that. I like the way they did that
Mm-hmm.
with Val Kilmer. I'm not going to ruin it for anybody, but it is kind of it's worth a watch. You should definitely go see it.
So to continue on this nostalgia train. Come on, we gotta talk about it. It dropped Friday. We all saw it. Jurassic World Dominion.
I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't see it? Oh, I thought you said you saw it.
I didn't see it.
Jurassic World Dominion.
I'm gonna watch it. That is on my list. Ro, don't shoot me wherever you are. But it's on my list of things to watch.
You already know. And in honor of our friend Ro, who normally would be on here, he said it was the best movie ever. It was the greatest. So now it's time for us our reviews.
I wouldn't exactly say it's the greatest Jurassic Park movie ever, but
entertain me.
Okay. You go first, Dragon.
So I watched this movie that's about dinosaurs. That isn't about dinosaurs. This movie is about taking all the characters that you've ever seen in any Jurassic Park or World movie, bringing them in for a hot minute for a cameo, and going on to the next person.
Did they kill them off?
No.
Oh,
some of them.
Now
Hold on. We're talking about. Hey, I can't follow you no more. I gotta go get me a real job. All right, I got me a real job now. Bye. What?
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
so. Here's. Are you good? You done? Or you
I wasn't. I wasn't done.
Oh, then go ahead. Keep going.
I mean, their idea tying up all the loose ends really wasn't tying up the loose ends because it's still the same ending that we essentially got beforehand, just all over again. Don't get me wrong, the killing was good. When dinosaurs actually were shown in there, when things died, it was good. There were funny parts.
The killing was good.
That's the best way to put it.
What do you rate it?
I would give it. I mean, I give it probably like a medium, maybe like halfway between a large and a medium.
Okay. I call that a schmedium, but sure.
It gives you some hopes. It just lets you down when it comes to the dinosaurs. You're just like, hey, I see this person. Man, I haven't seen this person in a while. I haven't seen this person in a while. All right, so dinosaurs? Hey, dinosaurs.
Wait till it comes to stream. Got it.
So my thing is you have all of these movie franchises that they are just running
crowbarring in. They're crowbarring these people in.
Yeah, no, they're literally just running these franchises into the ground. And like my wife she loved the movie, right? And I literally the first 30 minutes of it was so fucking boring. Just god awfully boring I literally turned to my wife in the theater and was like, this movie's boring as shit. And then after they get through what they got to get through in the beginning, then it gets good. But for me, you can only run on the nostalgia factor so far. But the problem is the nostalgia factor for Jurassic Park is the dinosaurs, which are only in the movie so much. So, that great music score, bah, 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 you hear it once. Literally fucking once in the movie.
Wow.
And not even the full fucking score.
Wow.
Blue the Velociraptor was in it for
5 minutes.
2 scenes? 3 scenes?
Yeah.
Did they kill off Blue?
No.
Nope.
I know I'm spoiling it for people out there who may want to watch the movie because I'm asking questions.
You're really not. And the villain wasn't even really the villain, even though he was the villain.
Oh, the big problem with this movie, oh god, was something that made no sense. And and off air,
if you tell us it's a spoiler, okay.
Off air, I may tell you about it, but I can't do it on the show because people want to go see this. Once you see this, you're gonna look at why is this a problem? Why is this what the movie is focused on?
we've got a month until it comes to stream. So yeah, I'll wait. I'll save my money. I'm just going to save my $17.50.
It's a small problem. It's a small.
It's a small. You sure it's not just a kernel? Because it sounds like it's just
No,
getting a kernel from
small.
you.
I mean, it was still entertaining. But like, I mean, I liked them bringing back the original two, but again, they brought them back for like just to be there. That's essentially like I have a lot of friends that love this movie and think it's amazing. Maybe my nostalgia factor for Jurassic Park is waning.
Nostalgia can only get you so far. You have to have a story that makes at least somewhat sense to what you're trying to create. If you have a movie, if you have a movie called Jurassic World, which is all about dinosaurs, I should see dinosaurs on the screen. There shouldn't be a time where a dinosaur shouldn't be trying to come and trying to get you, something of that nature.
Yeah,
not these problems.
It was more of the human, like, so essentially, the dinosaurs were a small footnote in this movie. It was more about the human side of the story.
Yes, we got to type all the human stories that we've created.
Yeah. Okay. We'll
tell you about it off air when we're.
I mean, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not enthusiastic about it anymore. Like, okay, all right.
I was kind of like I kind of went into it like that. I was just like, yeah. I wasn't like super pumped to go see it. Like, oh, I'm gonna go see it. Like, because even Rand was like, we can go Friday and get free popcorn and free soda because they were offering it for the Regal Club members. And I'm like,
they had to treat you into the theater.
Yeah, they're like, you get a free large popcorn or a free large drink. Nope.
Well, gentlemen, I just fast pass. Really wish Vince Vaughn and William H. Macy were in the movie. We're in the new movie.
Vaughn died in Jurassic Park 3.
They were in Part 3?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about what happened to Vince Vaughn. What is he anyway?
William H. Macy did survive that. Because Vince Vaughn was a reporter.
Mm-hmm.
William H. Macy was the pilot. Or no, he was the dad. He was the dad.
But the black guy got eaten with the phone.
The other thing that pissed me off about this, they brought in the two original, archaeologists or whatever, paleontologists.
The two original
main. But why not bring back
the kids?
The original.
They would be adults by now, but maybe they didn't. I don't know. If you're gonna go that far, I would reach out.
Original characters, you might as well bring in all the original characters
and then start picking them off. That's what I would think. There's no way these people have a magic lucky fucking raptor's claw and they can survive every damn event involving murderous dinosaurs. So
you could be wrong.
Okay,
watch the movie, you'll find out.
I'm waiting till it streams. But gentlemen, it's time to wrap things up. Tell everybody where they can find you.
Your boy Dragon Chills. You can catch me everywhere. Dragon Chills. Good to go.
Your boy Gadoni. Catch me here or on the Horrific Network on Campfire Chronicles.
All right, it's your boy Trey Proper. I'm on Blurs and Whiskey. I'm on Kinkazoid, and I'm right here at Snack and Flicks on Monday nights. Make sure you guys like the video, share the video, subscribe, and catch us next week. Well, catch them next week because I'll be coming. No, I should be back Monday. I might be hungover. I might be really hungover.
It'll be a real interesting show, people. That's all we're trying to say.
Then I got to work the next day. I should call out. Anyway. Catch us next week, and we will have more Snack and Flicks to talk about. Peace.
Good.